Mega Man X is a pretty cool game. You get 8 bosses to do in any order, and you get a new weapon for everyone you defeat. They all have their different uses, and some are even extremely powerful. Unfortunately, this does come with the major drawback of having limited ammo, but luckily, you always have unlimited uses for the game's starting weapon, the X-Buster, which is an absolute lifesaver whenever you run out of ammo. However, what if we didn't have this luxury? Today, I'm going to begin my journey to answer this question. Here goes nothing! Right, the rules for this challenge are pretty simple. We have to play through all 8 Maverick stages, and for each one we get to choose one boss weapon to use. I'll be using my original file because I don't want to go through any save deletion shenanigans, and also we're going to need all the boss weapons so we can have a proper choice anyway. Right, let's get to it! Right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to play 4 of the Maverick stages, and then in a part 2 we're going to do the other 4. I'm going to start off with Chill Penguin because, as most of you know, he's one of the easiest stages. Alright, let's go! Right, so my weapon of choice for this stage is going to be the Flamethrower. Now, some of you might be confused about that because this weapon is viewed in the community as not being so great because it is quite situational. It really only works when you're getting up close to enemies, but it does compensate that pretty well, in my opinion, by doing absurd damage. This means that we don't have to fire it much, which is very useful in a boss weapons only run where we only get one per stage. Now, I was actually originally planning on doing this kind of challenge in Mega Man 11, but I decided to do it in this game. Maybe I'll get around to Mega Man 11 one at some point. I might have to do more boss weapons in that game because you do have to fight the bosses if you beat all the stages and run Wily Castle and stuff. Whereas in this game you don't. Because Sigma Fortress doesn't save. I hate that. Like, maybe it's technical limitations, but I hate how Sigma Fortress doesn't save. Like, you have to play through that whole horrifying gauntlet in one sitting, which is complete pain because, well, it's really hard and long. This hasn't been so bad so far. I always die on this bit though. Those eggy boys like keep coming in and knocking me down into that death pit. Alright, here we go into the outside bit. Now, here's a ride-on section. Now, normally we would go down this route here, but if you get out of the ride armor, then you can actually go up here, which I think is a much easier route because there's like different enemies coming. Also, I believe on your first time, I believe that there is a heart tank up here somewhere that you can get with the Flamethrower. I've already got it. Now we have the annoying snowball guys. Ah, okay, the Flamethrower's good against the snowballs, that's good. Alright, we've got to be getting this now, right? Ah, here's the boss. Except there is no boss, because we're in the end game. Let's go! Now, what weapon should we use for this? I'm thinking Storm Tornado, because there's a lot of those, like, ball and chain shield enemies in this stage, and Storm Tornado is, like, one of the better weapons against them. Oh my gosh, they're so annoying. The Sniper Joes in Mega Man 11 were already quite bad, but, like, this is so many things worse. Like, even the equivalent of this enemy in Mega Man X2, like, the shield and boomerang ones, are way better. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the bit with that impossible to get arm upgrade. Yeah, that's annoying. And, while you can get it even if you don't do that impossible bit, you get given it in like Sigma Stage 1 by Sussy Boy, who I don't like, because he is like the pseudo toy cheaper, I guess, of Mega Man. Is like, I'm not really sure 100%, but again, from quite a bit, it seems that quite a few people in the Zero community are toy cheapers, let's say, and it's going to be like. Oh, here's one of the ball and chain shield enemies. Luckily they can't do much against them. I mean, it's still not the best. They can still hit you. And in vertical levels like Boomer Tower, it's horrible, but we're not in Boomer Tower. Although we might be soon. I think I'm probably going to go there next. It's kind of funny how, like, once you beat the stages and the bosses and stuff, the bottoms just become the super anticlimactic endpoint that you just teleport out. Here we are in Boomer Tower, the stage with the good music, which is a pretty bad description because like every stage in this game has good music. Now, I'm going to use Chameleon Sting for this stage, and if you're wondering why, it's because invincibility, which might be good against these annoying guys here. Haha, didn't think I'd go invincible, did you? So it's like rainbow colors. This is like the start of Mario. We're going to have to fill up on that, I think. And this is only one weapon. Yes, an ammo pickup, let's go! Why, there's so many of these guys. Drop ammo. No, he didn't. Why did they not drop ammo? And now we have a tower full of spikes. Yeah, not like this is a Mega Man game. Oh my fish, I didn't die there. Alright, we're at the top now. Now we have to do the outside bit, which means there's gonna be a lot of respawning enemies, which are kind of not. But here we could farm ammo. Probably not, but we could, technically. Ah! I hate these carrots. Wait, but if I use invincibility, that would be a waste of ammo. Okay, I don't need to. And now these guys. They're a fun. Good thing we're near the end of the level because we're going back inside the tower. Why can I not dash? What? Wait, is there a room? There's a room up there, isn't there? I might just like lose this. Right, I'm gonna use the last of. Okay, that's not all of it, but most of the last bit. Hopefully well. Invincibility. And now we have the epic climactic end to this level. We go into a random room and teleport away because there is no boss here. Right, so finally for this video we're going to be doing Stormy. Now, I'm going to try out the homing torpedo in this level. Because the homing attack might be kind of useful. This is one of the hardest stages in the game. It's one of the hardest stages in Balance of the Planet. The boss is pretty easy. We don't have to do it though. It's just the platforming and the enemies and stuff. I'd say we're doing pretty well on ammo so far. Now these guys. Does this pick up those bags? Oh, we get an ammo gift. Cool. Did I just waste that? How many of these does it take to beat? Right, here we go. Nearly at the end of that really difficult platform. Okay, maybe it's not that hard, but like to jump onto the platform, you either have to do a super precarious dash jump or just stand on the very edge of the platform. Right? They're going to start. And now these guys who just respawn if they go off the screen. Annoying when you're trying to platform onto their platforms. That was close. Oh yeah, by the way, over here is like where you get the head upgrade. Now, when I was watching a video telling me how to do this, I was very confused about how they were doing this really long wall jump. I didn't know that you were supposed to do a wall dash jump. I did not know that was a thing. I just didn't think, it just didn't cross my mind that you could dash jump a wall. It's like, you can't dash a wall. So I ended up doing this instead. It did work actually. I like grabbed onto the very edge of the sledge here. I'm guessing a bit precariously low on ammo now. Can I just jump across nice? No, of course I can't. Luckily, we seem to be getting near the end of the stage now. And here's another random teleport. We've been able to clear 4 of the Maverick stages with relative ease, but how will we fare in the rest of them? Guess only time will tell. Bye everyone, thanks for watching.